Stop the timer, Brian. Oh, I gotta turn my headphones up or something here. Hello. And stop the timer, Brian. There was a fire already. Minus 30 seconds into the stream, and there was a fire. I switched headphones, so now I feel a bit... I sound weird or I feel weird. And yeah, again, confirmed, these headphones are bassier. But you guys don't care about that. You're here for some Space Haven. Welcome back to Dark Haven. Or Space Haven in a mirror darkly. We are back, and it is the Ajax, floating out amongst the stars, finishing, swallowing up our previous kill here. And we should do some salvaging as well. We need energy scrap. We need hull scrap. I mean, we kind of need it all. We're early dames. We're early days. New fire record. Brian, you got it. Write it down in the records. Minus 30 seconds is my speed run record to fire. I'd love to get the hammerhead built out today. That would be nice. This chunk here. So I need what, 23 or something, if I remember correctly. Something like that. 28. Okay, so I need another 10-ish hull to do that. Oh, it just sounds a little weird to me. Hopefully the audio sounds good on your end. Hopefully you guys can hear the thing. Vampy's saying, so you've only got one ear? I think I've got both of them. They're just like they're the wrong color. That's what I need to do. I need to change the color of my ears. Would this color pop up better? Oh, that color is way cleaner on this. There's no green, or not as much green in it as the yellow ones. Okay. Where are my scissors? I should probably just play Space Haven, right? I can't find my scissors. Wait, where did my scissors go? They're supposed to be right there the whole time. Okay, well, I gotta solve the scissor issue later. But everybody, the audio is good, says Istvan, so I think we can just do... we can just move forward. Let us move forward. We're building some more of these, but hopefully we have enough. 3 of 4 and 3 of 4. Okay, so we need 2 more soft blocks each, or to finish that area. So I don't know why they just didn't finish at least one of those. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hypersleep chambers. So so we need a few more, and then of course we want to hypersleep our prisoners as well. Nicholas, I mean, do we? You know, they could become water. Ear cutout stream. We're doing an ear cutout stream. Yeah, we're gonna do a craft session here. MJ, don't even bring in my RimWorld failures. Revenge of Skizzers. Listen, we have to talk about RimWorld, but we're going to talk about that on Sunday when I'm streaming again. I was going to stream Saturday, but I'm doing a shoot, a 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. shoot. So I'm going to be home at like 3 or 4. So I don't think I'm going to stream Saturday morning. Maybe we could vote in the chat. Do you want a Saturday afternoon stream or do you want a Sunday morning stream? Because like the afternoon for me could be like, 2 a.m. for you guys. Anyway, let's get this done here. Let's get this stuff collected and salvaged. Do we have the storage room for it? I wish I could see. Is there a button? Is there an overview for overall storage capacity? Like, I'd like to see how much room I have in storage. Even if logistics haven't completed, like, putting things in storage. Like, how many items versus how much storage space? That's kind of what I want to do. But probably not. But I have quite a lot in this area here. And then the recycling... Where's my recyclotron? Right here. Okay, perfect. So this is a decent little engineering section here. MJ votes for Saturday afternoon. K2 votes for Sunday. You know what? It's going to be one of those things. April 1st. Oh, yeah. Which one's April 1st? April 1st. That would be great. Oh, I see what you're saying, Vampy. Like, I could do an April Fool's stream that's just hanging out. We'll just do some crafts. What's happening over here? Caitlin Bleach has a... Oh, yeah, because we don't have any of these built. We have 4 soft blocks. Somebody just needs to go build them. After their breakfast, I'm sure they will go and do that. And then we can get back on with the cleansification of the universe. Where are we going today? Obviously, we want to build a hammerhead. I think... Have we been there? We'll go and check out this one. Where are we? Oh, we have to go sooner rather than later. Ah, crap. Okay, so we have to pick where we go next. I think we go south right into this safe system with the military alliance. No, let's go here first. Yeah, let's go this way, get the Baron system, because this is going to be a lot of weaponry. There's going to be a lot of firepower brought down upon us. So I have a question about that. So that means these safe systems, one of these has Eden in it. Hopefully it's this one, so it's like really the end of the stream, basically, right? So these have Eden in them, and they're hostile to me. So that just means the military there will be hostile, but hopefully not the Eden. Like the planet I can still land on, I assume. All right, we've done everything. We've conquered everything here. So we have to escape with the materials that we have. So we'll go check this vessel, or this derelict here, and then we'll head on out. We'll get those chemicals, grab that, and then we'll head off to this sector here today. That's what the plan is. Istvan says, with 7 people, I could make all a separate sleep schedule so the ship is working continuously. Yeah, and it's not like RimWorld. Like, it doesn't seem to affect their loneliness levels. But what we could do is, let's do these 4 on one sleep schedule, because they're the shooty team. So let's keep them on the schedule that they currently have. So is that everybody? Has everybody got the right outfits on? Yes, and Renee needs something. We don't know if we fully trust Renee, but we like Renee. So let's get him into a yellow. I forget what we did. What did we say was our outfit, our uniforms? Oh, brown pants, I guess. Yellow and brown. The yellow. I want more muted colors, I think, for the shirts, don't I? Brown, cream. What about like a? Okay, wait. What? Hear me out. Hear me out. Ah, they need white pants. Why don't we have any? Oh, interesting. Color palette. Civilians or player? Player? Civilians. Very cool. Okay. But the color palette for the civilians and like the pants don't seem to change. Actually, the color palette options don't change at all. You can just pick one of the two. Maybe that means eventually I can create a color, like a uniform. Is there a customized? No. Okay. So we're going to go civilians. We'll give them I just think wearing all white, right? Because they're the ones that they work on the ship. They're the crew on board the ship that's like, they do the ceremonies and they kind of, this is their ceremonial garb is what I'm getting at. There we are. All right. So if you're not part of the shooty teams, you're going to be wearing the white shirt. And we can change up the pants, but for the most part, yeah, blue pants. And Scott, you're going to get that. All right, we'll go white shirt and blue pants. Okay, now I'll check the chat to see if I'm getting roasted about my design choices. So anybody with a white shirt is going to have a different sleep schedule. Now, the only thing with that is, any fires or deaths yet, Son of Dorn asks? Hey, Son of Dorn, how you doing? Yeah, so there was a fire at -5 seconds into the stream. But so far, no deaths. Yeah, Self-Shadowing Prey says, I sink shooty teams and stagger the rest. Yeah, agreed. Now, the only issue will be, you could have... It's tricky, right? Because you want... Once we get enough people, it'll be fine, but you want a complement that's able to run and operate the ship while the shooty team is active. You can't have them... It's nice to have everybody with the same level of stamina, I guess, but not really. Once you get to a certain size, it's better to have... Yeah, stamina spread out throughout the ship. So they've been working okay with 5 hours of sleep. So let's give them... Let's do this. Let's give them a free time here. Let's go work here. And that was 16 hours of work. Wowzers. Okay. Sleep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. Then free time here. And then that's 16 hours of work. We'll give them a little free time. They deserve it. They've worked hard for it. Actually, here. There we are. So this is so that's 6 and 9. So let's go here. Free time. Let's go free time here. Let's see what that is. 7 and 8. It's not going to get much better than that. So that's like a little break, just to use the bathroom or whatever they need to do. Then they all kind of have a little moment together where they get to see the whole crew. That's fun for them. There we are. Okay, so we're hot bunking now. We're officially hot bunking. 2 teams on one and 1 team on another now keeps combat potential up 24/7, says Son of Dorn. Yes, I think that's kind of how we have the Lotus going, which I haven't been on the Lotus in a long time. I gotta do like another Lotus episode. But things have been crazy on the channel and even crazier in my real life, so it's just hard to keep up. Hard to keep up with all the vids. And I get sent stuff, which I really appreciate, so it's like, oh, I want to play those too. I get excited about the new games. All right, we're out of meals, so we're back onto the algae, it looks like. The salvage is more or less complete. It looks like there's a lot more hull salvage to do, but I'm not like, you know, like, let's not wait around and burn through all our water. Angry Otter's here. Glad to catch the stream. Welcome aboard the Cleansing. Angry Otter, welcome. Oh, ugh. Welcome aboard the... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wreck the mic like that. I also want to change the profile of the mic, I think, maybe. Like, take some of the bass out of it. Because it's like really, like, these headphones are nice. They're so comfortable, but they are bassy. So like everything I say is just like boom, 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 right on my eardrums. And I feel like that's probably not ideal. Like that's not healthy for my ears. Angry Otter, great idea. Staggering schedules means you need fewer beds. Yeah, we're hot bunking now. However, I kind of prefer, I like assigning bedrooms, which, you know, does away with that. Doing some solid ASMR, yeah. Fire Tiki Man's here. Sup, dude? I think hot bunking is wiser. Here's the thing. Here's what I'm gonna do. We'll do barracks. We'll do hot bunking because it's the cleansifiers. They all share the same space. They're in this cult together. But like a couple of the XOs, like the chief officers, should have their own chambers. Because again, this is like, you know, they're the cleansifiers. What are they gonna do? Not cleanse? A little more scrap, I think. A little more scrap, and then we'll get out of here. Angry Otter asks, does anyone else think the Ajax kind of looks like the state of Maine? Kinda. Sound like you want to start some band. I mean, apparently it's a good mic for music and stuff like that. It's just like, it's really bassy in my ears. I don't like that. I don't like that. I just need to take the bass out of these headphones, I guess. Istvan says he makes a dedicated barracks with beds and dedicated with the operation crew and captain. Everyone else just picks which bed is less moist. Ew. I believe I speak for everybody watching the stream right now when I say, ew. All right, let's get out of here. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough out of Istvan, and that's enough of salvaging this area. We have one more person left waiting to come home, and then once he's back, we're good to go. We leave behind the CS Ska ship, a delightful looking ship. It looks like it had a very bad encounter with some meteorites probably, and then maybe some aliens. But overall, we leave her to her eternal silence. The Ajax has powered up its engines, a sound that is deafening to Scott. He hopes to one day power down the engines forever, once everyone else's engines are also powered down. I hope we haven't explored this one already, otherwise this is going to be a waste of a drop. The silencers. I don't know if you guys know you could do that. You can zoom in while your ship is... Oh, we have been here before, I think. Oh, no, we haven't. You can zoom in while your ship is in hyperflight. You can kind of move the camera around a bit. We wait for them to wake up. They dream of silence. In fact, they say that to each other. Like when Scott sees the shooty team off to bed, he says to them like, sleep tight, dream of nothing but darkness and eternal silence. And then they go like, yes, eternal silence. Shh. And then they go to sleep. And then Caitlin Bleach, who just recently joined us, I think, she's kind of like, yeah, eternal silence, you guys, totally. She's still not like fully sold on the cult, but she is sold on not getting spaced or juiced. And so she complies. They are woken from their slumber, somewhat rudely, by Scott over the intercom, who tells them to go. We've landed. We've dropped out near the Asploo. We've dropped out near the Asploo. So go and check it out. They load up their weapons and go check it out. So what do we need here, by the way? We need 1 energy block. That's going to be an issue. That is going to be... Oh, no. That's going to be a big problem, actually. I can't make an energy block. Actually, speaking of which, we have unassigned research, I think. They're doing solar panels. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do solar panels. What else do I need, though? We could probably go with the X1 power generator, which then becomes more efficient. I'm actually not worried about it, though. But we could go for the energy refinery. Let's go for the energy refinery. Have we done it already? Energy refinery here. Research. Oop, research that. Move it up. Start researching that, please. Let's go for the energy refinery, and then once that's going... What does that mean? Oh, it needs like... Oh, it needs an advanced stage 2 sequence. Basic research, intermediate research. It should be able to research that. Pause that. Research the energy refinery, please. There we go. Let's switch to the energy refinery. That switch is a little weird, isn't it? It doesn't like automatically do whatever's in the top spot. Anyway, we'll get the energy refinery done so that we can then move on to more efficient engines, I think is kind of the big missing piece. I want to go more efficient engines, then we'll get our power generation sorted out. But then we need a spot for the energy refinery. Like, I don't know where I'm putting that thing. Somewhere. You know where I'm going to put it? Somewhere. Meanwhile, the shooty team shows up and boards. We don't have much longer. Like, once we go to the next area... Oh boy, there's a lot. There's a lot of bugs. Once we go to the next sector, the fact that we have some shotguns and ARs is actually not going to give us that much of an advantage. That's my concern at this point. That we need to be careful, because the more deeper into the galaxy we go, the more heavily armed the resistance will be, and the harder it shall be to bring eternal silence to their crew. I agree, Istvan. That first bug was dealt with quite expertly. That was probably a Deckard shot, let's be honest. Oh, those desks! Axel be taunting me with those desks. Can you make medicines? Cleansing ship needs good med supplies. Oh, yeah, you're telling me David needs some medical supplies. All right, so not much here. It'd be nice if there was 1 energy block. Nope. I need to find somebody to trade with, I guess. Have I silenced everybody in this galaxy? There's got to be some trade ships around here. Because what I need... I forget how heavy I've said it, but I think the hypersleep chambers are going to kill these people. Which means I need at least 2 more. Oh, we've got a temperature issue in here. 40 degrees, you're fine. It's hot, but it's like, just figure it out. You know what I mean? Yeah, I need at least 1 more built, which I don't think I have the abilities to build. This could be bad. We might lose all these people. Yeah, so we need 1 infra block. That's not going to be a problem, and we need 1 more energy block. And then I could build... Does that work? I think that works, actually, right there. No, never mind. It doesn't work at all. Does that work? No, not even in a little bit. But that kind of, we could go here. Yeah, we'll put 1 here. There we go. So there's our other hypersleep chamber. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's going to cover my crew. But yeah, the prisoners, like I said, the prisoners don't really have a hope. I think they're going to get either drastically injured or all 4 of them are going to die, maybe. Does a passenger outside the chamber die or just get injured? I'm not sure. I can't remember what I said. I think it's pretty spicy. And Istvan, yeah, I agree. We need a captain's desk. We need to be able to make a captain's quarters. I think one thing I'd love to see on their runway, I have no idea what's coming up next for Space Haven, but either way, I'm going to love it. But what I would love to see is, like, room buffs. So it's like if you make the right number of things, if you get an arcade machine and a couch and a bed, you get, like, a room buff. It becomes a bedroom. Same thing with the kitchen, industrial spaces. Then you could do the RimWorld thing, right? Where it's like, all these industrial things, put a workbench. If you can put a tool bench or a workbench nearby, you get a bonus. But it takes up room. So it just like really opens up the style of gameplay. And I think, you know, as a game designer, the thing they'd have to be worried about is like, they don't want to make those stackable so that you could just build like 200 workbenches and then all of a sudden you're making like insane amounts of productivity or something. So you'd only want it to work once for the room. But like, it gives you a room buff. Room buff. That's fun to say. Room buff. As a passenger, like Oni, like oxygen not included. Yeah, I mean, oh man, I should probably play some oxygen not included. I'm just no good at it. Because it's not really a decorating game. It's sort of just like a really, you know, get lost in your own brain game. And dedicated rooms, not just beds, so people don't just walk in to poop in the captain's toilet. Yes, that is true, Istvan. I would love to make a captain's quarters. So, like, yeah, if you build the desk, you get, like, a bit more of a navigation speed. Or, like, if you have the captain's quarters built, then your engines spool up just a little bit faster or something. Like, even tiny little buffs like that would give us more of an... more design ideas, more design options, but also give us a sort of motivation to build, you know, to place the desk rather than just making it decorative. But again, it could also just be decorative. Hey, Deuce is here. Hey, everyone, don't mind me. I'm here too, just silently peeping in the window, playing with some dice in my pocket. Hey, Deuce. Enjoy your dice, your pocket dice. An improved blueprint shipbuilding system, Lord Zephyrius says. Yeah, I do agree with that. Being able to, like, plan out a bit more, like, the sketch activated, like, the whole sketch thing is not bad, though. I do like it. But yeah, like, if you could plan certain structures and stuff, that'd be great. MJ says, oh, just like in Oni has carpeting and paintings and statues. Yeah, for decorations. That's true. But, like, the thing with those decorations is it's still probably part of a min-max game, right? You're still just, like, jam a bunch of paintings or a bunch of statues in a row to like, max out the comfort of that room. So it's not necessarily an aesthetic design choice in the game. Don't get me wrong, though. There's plenty of... So, wait, yeah, okay, so we're down... So we need 2 energy blocks, and then and then our whole team will at least make it through without injury or death. All right, we've taken what we need from that? Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's go try to find a ship to trade with and pray they have energy blocks. Or take them over and pray that we loot some energy blocks. Numbering the rows and columns would be great for those of us who like symmetry. Lol. Yes, Lord Zypherius. I know it doesn't look like I don't like symmetry, but I do. I like symmetry, and then I like breaking it a little bit often. But my goodness, would that be such a boon. Such a helpful boon. If we could just... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That's not great. What am I looking at? What's drawing that power? Oh, he's using the soft scrap. He's using the thing. And I guess it's too hot in here. You can remove your spacesuit there. You'll be fine. Everybody will be fine. Let us jump. Let us silently jump. There were several cosmetic mods for Space Haven already made. They could have implemented easily, I think. It would be cool. Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's like they already exist. They just need to unlock them and let us use them. But maybe, here's my thought. Maybe they're built in a different way, so they don't actually quite work the way we think they do. Like, maybe they aren't props. Maybe they're like decals or something, or like some sort of thing where they'd have to be sort of reprogrammed a little bit. Okay, I don't want to chase this ship around forever. That's really annoying. But I mean, if we don't trade with that ship, we're kind of screwed, I think. And that it is my fault. I did kill everybody in the galaxy. Ooh. So that's for sure my fault. But what's going to happen? We're going to lose 2 crew members? I can't remember what level of intensity it is. What do you think? Should we just go... We have enough fuel. We have a decent amount of Hyperium. Maybe we should just go and track down that ship and hope that they have some energy blocks to trade. Otherwise, we're like... Yeah, we're pretty pooched. That's going to be a real shame. Who should go if we can't sleep everybody? Who stays out and risks the injury/death? There was a civilian base in the first area. Maybe they have energy blocks to trade? I'm not sure. And should we go... like, technically, we should be silencing it. We should be at war with everybody. A mining station and an outpost. Well, that's me, I think. And then this is this outpost. Or was that me? And then this is the mining station. Do we go all the way back there? Might be worth it. And I did let them leave. I probably shouldn't have, though. Son of Dorn says, I agree with all a ship design part should be available where you could design ships and then save them and then activate and build them when you're done. I have so many ideas. Yes, totally. Magdalena's suggesting I could sacrifice David. Yeah, but I'm playing this on Brutal, and I'm not sure what I edited in terms of the Brutal. Nope, that's just audio device stuff. Now you guys know that I have a Focusrite USB audio interface. That's privileged information that you guys shouldn't have known about. Okay, so we got some shields up. Like, what else? How else? Okay, we got double the hull stabilizers. Like, the ship is coming along. We could also build some weapons, I think, can't we? Yeah, we have a weapons console now. We have these auto turrets. Yeah, we don't have the energy blocks for it. Okay, so let's think about this. What else has energy blocks in it that we don't really need right now? We could get rid of our shields. We could dismantle our shields console to save everybody. But then we're kind of in a rough spot in terms of needing that to stay alive. We need this power. Oh, they've got 2 shield generators. I mean, that's good, though. We could go down to 1 shield generator. We could do that. How expensive are you, Research Workbench? Not expensive enough to be worth it. Yeah, everything's pretty critical on this ship. It's because it's so small. Just put all the bodies on the floor, and then we can get the storage container back. But I think that's just infra blocks. Yeah. Useless. You're useless to me. I think we should do away with one of the shield generators. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Isfan is agreeing with the cleansing him. David is panicky. +1 for cleansing him. Yes, but surely David is worth it. Accuracy of 80%. Yes, he panics quickly, but he's got accuracy of 80%. We don't like him? Go down to 1 for the jump to tear down the pod and then get the shield back. 100% recycled parts, right? That is true. I do have 100% recycled parts, which to me is like a big advantage I gave myself. Because, like, I think true Brutal, there's no, that doesn't give you any advantages on recycling. Who's texting me? Does it work? Not yet. Okay. Woo! Woo! That'd have been bad. Yeah, it's a slightly shorter stream today, by the way, unfortunately. So it's probably only going to be about 6 or 7 hours. Just because I got stuff to do today. So we'll just do 6 or 7 hours. In fact, I'll start concluding it now, and then we'll keep going. So, folks, I hope you found this to be some truly solid content. I hope you enjoyed this video very much. We're just going to jump out of this sector, and then we're going to finish the episode. So let's jump. They get sick and are useless for some days, but with full life, they don't die. Oh, okay, that's good to know. Angry Otter says, after that last RimWorld stream, it's time to cash in some karma. Brutal RimWorld stream. Dude, I'm glad you guys are watching, and I'm glad some of you seem to be enjoying it, but I will say, the more I think back on it, the more I'm pretty bummed about my performance in that last episode. And if this was a sports thing and you were interviewing me, I'd be sitting here and I'd have my water bottle, and I'd be like, yeah, listen, you know, we came out there. You guys zoom it out a bit so you can kind of like see a bit better of my, there we go. See my water bottle acting. Yeah, so I'd get my water bottle up like, honestly, we came out there, we gave it 110%, all right? It's what I could do. The coaching was not ideal, though. I was looking at the chat for tips. They didn't seem to tell me that the rocket launcher was going to be able to deal with all those scythers. So we really let the scythers get an advantage on us. They really ran into the second and third period there with some psi waves that made the animals around us go crazy, and that ended up losing us Xander. But there was a critical fumble where we should have stabilized Xander, and we would have still had him today. So yeah, I feel really bad about that performance, and we just got to get back out there. We're hoping the next RimWorld stream is better. You know what? Honestly, I'm doing this for fun, but there's a part of me that's like, that's kind of actually a fun idea. Like, what what I'll do is I'll create a background, and I'll create a scene that'll be the post-performance discussion after a stream, and then I'll sit back down, and I'll get like I'll get my water bottle out, and I'll just like and I'll have like a pro streamer interview after. And you better believe, Fire Tiki Man, if you're in the chat, you better believe I'm gonna blame the chat when I screw up. I'm gonna blame just you. Yeah, I'm gonna blame you. Fire T Command's the reason I lost my hair. And that RimWorld game. All right, how slow do you want to boot up the engines? Like pretty slow? The slowest you've ever done it? Who's running this show? Scott. You want to pick up this pace a little bit there, Scott. All right, we're gonna go trade with them. Oh wait. Hang on. We're gonna go eat these people. Yeah, I know it's stupid that I'm dropping back into this sector, but we're gonna eat these people. Not Lainey. Where is Lainey? Lainey hasn't been here for a while, and that is all her fault. Look how tiny this ship is. It's ripe for the cleansings. Let's go right here. We've got some shields. They have no weaponry. But that's all right because neither do we. It is time for the cleanse. I love this ship, though, by the way. Axel, if you are listening, whoever designed this ship, the Star Crow, great work. It just looks really sleek. You know what this ship is giving me? And it's probably because of the front-facing slat windows. Sort of a Dune vibe, especially with the coloring, but sort of a Blade Runner vibe, too. Getting some major Blade Runner vibes. Emma's here. And they've launched their defense forces. We shall be ready. David stands. He comes kind of a little closer here. Caitlin Breach is coming in. Scott, I want you to be here because Scott is going to be the commander behind them watching. Scott commands them all to look that way, and then Neil, prepare yourselves! And then Scott, bring them to silence! Doom, doom, do do doom. Doom, doom, do do doom. Begin shooting at your leisure. Beauty hits. No real damage taken so far. Mira is going to be gone soon, but she kind of repositioned herself. I don't think we've taken any damage at all. They have some really poor scores. There we go. Jasna moves in, and she turns herself to juice. To water. Not really juice. We're not children here. We're cannibals. You've won this one. Yes, that is true. We did win that one quite easily, might I add. Prepare to board the Android Collective and see if they have any energy blocks. Now, these prisoners, who are we dealing with here? We've got Lynn, Manuel Miranda, weapons 1, accuracy 36. Never going to get better at weapons, kind of useless, is going to become water. Accuracy 36, research 3, blah, 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 kind of useful. Scott heads forward and gets Lynn and Mira following. And he brings them into... We don't have a chamber to deal with them yet, but he brings them back here. In the meantime, Team 1 undrafts, and they begin to repair. The ship returns, a failed husk of its performer self. And this is, I haven't even been inside this ship. I'm not sure how to siege this, but we're going to go try very shortly. Pathetic defense. Build large storages. Whoa! Whoa, Snowflake with the harsh words for me there. Pathetic D, he says. This worked okay. Pathetic, he says? Build large storage. So can you can fire over large storage, but doesn't it lower your accuracy as well? I'm not sure. At any rate, Scott is back here in the engineering wing, and he tells Ron, "Hey, Ron, turn around." Ron leaves. And he comes back. Never mind. We'll just ignore Ron. He says, "Look at all of this. Look at these hypersleep chambers. We simply do not have enough hypersleep chambers for all of you. Look at this power cell. It burns through power constantly. Look at the oxygen generator and everything, and the ice. What is Renee doing over there?" And then Mira's like, he's melting ice. True. Everything flows in one direction. All of it towards entropy, all of it towards the end, all of it towards silence. Mira and Lynn, you have been given a great honor. And Lynn's like, "Oh yeah?" Scott's like, "Yes, the greatest of all honors. You will now become water for our crew." And Mira's like, no, but what about me? Will I become what? You will become water. Meanwhile, and then Renee's like, "Hey, Scott." Scott's like, oh, did you hear my speech? I was just doing like a whole thing about cleansing. Renee was like, no, sorry, I didn't really hear you. Did you kill these prisoners? And Scott's like, well, no, I mean, I did a ceremony. I cleansed them. I didn't kill them necessarily. He's like, yeah, but they're dead, right? He's like, yeah, they are dead. He's like, okay, so you killed them. He's like, no, I cleansed. All right, Renee, just put them in the recycler. Renee's like, ooh, mighty fine pile of bodies. Renee is a little bit annoying, let's be honest. I know, I hope the ship might jump away because I'm letting, I mean, where are we at for stamina? Caitlin needs a little bit of healage. Not really, though. She's going to be fine any second now. I assume this ship is going to jump and we're going to have to chase it down, but... Oh, they're coming back. All right, I'll take it. I'll take that deal. Provided we don't get too spiced up here, we should be able to then just hop in a shuttle and go finish them off, I think. So Snowflake here is saying that... like, this is really bad D because he dies to it all the time. I don't know. I think it might be a distance thing. As long as... Because if anybody gets here, then they both share the defensive bonus. So, like, Mildred over here is not messing around. She's going to come around and just take some... Oh! Just wailing on him. Yeah, like, that didn't go ideally, if we're being honest. But also, you know, we came through it. So brutal when they do that. It looks cool. And again, it's tough to remember that we're doing the In a Mirror Darkly, like, mirror universe. The team with a little bit of injury still just heads straight for the shuttle. This ship is going nowhere. Not without a visit from the cleansificationizers. Androids give chips? Do they actually? If I recycle an android... Where's my recycler? If I recycle an android, I get a chip from them? I feel like that was a joke, maybe, from Istvan. I feel like Istvan was telling a bit of a... as the French call, blague. No one on board, Emma says. It's derelict. I don't know about that. I feel like they've got 1 or 2 crew left. You think they committed their whole crew? Androids go on the robotics workbench? Is that real? Are you guys saying real things? Yeah, I thought you were doing like a chips joke. Like, yeah, if you recycle an android, you get chips. And then if you recycle a human, you get juice. If you recycle an American, you get juice. If you recycle a European, you get water. You get high fructose corn syrup if you recycle. If you recycle a Canadian, it's all syrup. It's maple syrup. All right, it's not derelict yet. Oh, it says explore derelict. Maybe Emma's right. Okay, if Emma's right, I give up. I'll admit defeat, and I'll quit streaming forever. I think she's right. It's fun. Now I want potato chips. Now that you said that. Well, see, now that you've said that, now I want potato chips. Gosh. We're bad for each other. You do need to disassemble them. It's real, apparently. Oh, hang on, wait. One second. A friend is calling, and I have to text him back. One sec. I'm going to pull it up. This is bad behavior. This is bad stream behavior. I'm being very bad at streaming. All right, back to it. I'll take the ice cream. Yeah, some ice cream would be nice. If you recycle anybody from the north, like Siberia, Finland, you get ice cream. Emma, you were right. All right. Emma, you were right. I owe you $6,000 in Crossroads in dollars. Okay. I didn't think they would commit their entire force. Oh, that was desperate of them. And we killed all of them. Oh, that's sad. Now I feel a bit bad. I keep forgetting, like, this is the evil playthrough. So I've just got to be evil about it. But still, it just feels bad. And they didn't even... Okay, you know what? No energy blocks. Now I don't feel bad at all. Now I feel angry. Now we have to disassemble our friggin'... let's get our energy scrap here. We have to disassemble our shield generator because of them. Everyone was saying it, but I will take the 6K. We were all right, says Son of Tord. When the punchers come over, it's the end. There might be one operator left, but usually no. I assume there would always be one operator. So there must be like an AI decision-making path that randomizes the choice, right? Do they send over another rescue crew, their final 2 crew members, or do they power up the engines and take off? Or maybe it's simpler than that. Maybe it's simpler than I think. Maybe it's actually just like, can any of the remaining 2 crew members operate the vessel? Like, can they actually take off or no? And if it's a no, then they come and board us. Robot workbench. Enable androids and get chips. It's happened to me several times in Alpha 14. Okay, so yeah, so we need a robot workbench. Okay, that's great to know. Want to hear a funny food story I had happen last night? Brian B? Yes. In fact, that's all I'm thinking about now is your funny food story, so please tell me. Okay, so I don't have it yet. I don't even have the tab. That's how far behind in the research I am. But we'll have an energy refinery soon enough. We can move on to robots soon. Robotics 1. Now, I will point out again that my strategy is paying off, which is to not really try getting into grow beds. It would be helpful, sure, to keep them in good food, but they have the algae dispenser, and they have anytime we take over another ship, we get their kill. These folks didn't have too much in the way of complete meals because they are, after all, androids. But I think this is working out well. Autopsy table first so the murder chapel can be built. Yeah, we do need the murder chapel. How much hull do I have? 19. Yeah, we got to move this. What do we have? Soft scrap. We don't need soft scrap. Let's get back to hull scrap. Let's get some hull scrap so we can expand this ship today. Here comes the food story. Brian B says, I was taking the recycling out, which is also by the trash dumpsters, and I passed a raccoon with a slice of pizza and its mouth scampering off. What part of the world are you? It sounds like an American story or like a Toronto story. Solid, you have water from body, so maybe build a few vegetable grow beds. Magdalena, I just finished saying that my strategy of not grow beds is working. It's just like, why would I use that water? I mean, yes, this uses water. I just don't know how much water it uses compared. I feel like this uses a nominal amount of water to feed people when the food runs out, and then the conquest of the skies will give me complete meals, and then I don't have to do any fertilizer farming stuff. Okay, should we go find that other ship and try to trade with them? I think so. I mean, once we're done doing this part. Let's go. Fast speed. Did you text him? Thanks. Okay, we're good. All right, bit of a grindy time. The grind. So, Emma says, algae causes vitamin deficiency and low mood and lower stamina, increased surrender as an impact. Emma, that's true. I recognize that you are accurately saying accurate words. I'm just saying that I don't think they are getting the ill effects of those yet. Because for the most part, I think you need to be eating it pretty regularly to get a deficiency. So I have no vitamin deficiencies right now. And that is because I'm always stealing food. So like right now, again, this is ready to go. It's got everything it needs to do at least a couple more meals. It compensates for missing ingredients. So as soon as that runs out, oh, perfect. We'll just wait. As soon as the fruits will run out first. Oh, and also we have 9 prepped space foods already as well. So this is the thing. I don't need to worry about my fertilizer workflow or melting, like going through all that water to grow food. And then this little amount of water is sticking around, waiting to be turned into algae when it's needed. But for the most part, we've got at least 3-4 more days of regular meals and no vitamin deficiencies. So as long as I'm within the next 4-ish days attacking another ship, I'll get their food. And Brian, that's a shirt idea right there. Just a picture of me, and then underneath it says, I'm always stealing food. Hey, that's the secret about me. You want to know a secret? I'm always stealing food. He looks back. The Hulk, the food Hulk, looks back. I'm always stealing food. That's what I'm up to. That's what I get up to. Now, one thing I've done wrong is never mind. I was wrong about the wrong thing I was about to say. I thought that my shooty team was not allowed off ship to go and do things like salvaging, but we'll just leave it as it is right now. We'll let them continue to salvage. Occasional real food negates that effect. One proper meal once after a few days, even if it's a partial meal, fixes this, says Istvan. So yeah, that's where we're at. With a raccoon pic. I want to see that raccoon pic. I want to see this raccoon with a pizza in his mouth. Pizza raccoon. So the slavers are on their way in. Now, question. We probably don't want to. We want to be able to keep trading with them, but should I declare war on the slavers? I wonder if I can buy some, like, involuntary assistance. Oh, here we go. Yes, 3 of them. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And let's get some water. What else do they sell here? This is a pretty great little ship. Would you like 33 handguns? There, I'm gonna have 10 handguns and give me 300 doubloons in profit and the energy blocks I need. This was a great ship. Trade first and then silence them. Istvan says, not yet, but silence them a bit later when you have the proper crew. Yeah. Magdalena says, I can, so you can sell fertilizer. That's true. I could sell the fertilizer if I continue to go with this plan of never growing my own food. And I could make a little bit of profit there. That's not bad. It's not a bad point. What else do we have that we have too much of? We have some feet. Bio waste. We just get rid of some bio waste, lower the amount of stuff we have on board. And let's do another junk trade, maybe. We have a lot of tech scrap. That's adding some weight to the ship. But the ship's mass is fairly supported, so I'm not too worried about that. But here, you can just have a 10 stack of that for 300 doubloons. That 327 doubloons, that's going to be vital later on. That's some medicine that we need. That's something we're going to need. So let's get that profit now. Sell slave collars. The always good tart must be confirmed by Mrs. Solid. I'm not really sure what that... Yeah, K2 says he can't type anymore, so that's what's going on there. Well, okay, here's the thing about selling the slave collars. We do have one, but this is the evil run. So we might want to use that collar at some point. Let's just get this trade done. We got 3 trade things to get done. Let's get it done. And then let's get out of here and go explore what the universe has to offer. Oh, interesting. So wait, we have some... Oh, interesting. Because if they get injured or die, we maybe don't want them anyway. Buy slaves. What do they have? 6,100 credits. Oh, that's how many I have. Okay, we can get one for 3,200 credits. But I can't really see... No, I want to see what they are. They have Bloodlust, which is great, and it's a doctor. Yuki is fairly useful. But I also don't have the slave collar thing, or like the center, the thing that makes them. So, like, do I need that to manage them? That's the real question. That's me asking the real questions. Now, do I want to sell any of these folks? Let's take a look at it and see what our uselessness levels are. Now, these folks have a fatty acids deficiency because they're only ever eating from the algae dispenser. However, that's also lowering their chance to convert, which does make the chance to convert a lot slower. It's going to be a big deal. Mark Oliver seems fairly decent. Kind of like to keep him around. Savoria, -20. Really bad accuracy, though, but could definitely get better. And we could give her an AR to increase that accuracy. But nothing with mining and industry. Like, nothing else exciting. Her botany is really bad, too. Elizabeth and Nicholas. Let's go take a look at these ones. So, Elizabeth. Weapons 1, accuracy 40. Surrender minus 30. Ooh, Elizabeth's a good one. So, maybe Savoria is our person to get rid of. And then Nicholas, we've been working on him. He's not got great weapon skill. And surrender is already +5 because of Stockholm Syndrome that's developing. Let's get rid of Nicholas and maybe Savoria. What do we think? Let's definitely sell off Nicholas. What else can Nicholas do, though? He's a good botanist. That's the thing. We could have him around if we eventually wanted to start growing food. Decent researcher. And he would be a great shield operator, but whatever. Could be good. Could be good to have. We're making a Reaver run, baby. The always good part must be confirmed by Mrs. Solid, is what I tried to type, says K2. I'm always good, if you're wondering. You can confirm with her in the Discord later. You can get a lot of resources for selling them as a volunteer workforce. Yeah. You can get more crew later. You need resources early on, says this fun with a smile. Yeah, let's get rid of Nicholas. And the other thing is, we're about to jump. Like, he might die anyway. They all might die unless we put them in hypersleep chambers. Who's your ship's main doctor? Scott, I think? Or Renee. Yeah, Scott or Renee, I think, are my main doctors. Oh, and I guess I put it on Deckard as well, and Renee and Scott a little bit. Yeah, so our main doctor is really Renee, and Deckard is sort of a medic, because he'll also go over there. Oh my goodness, it's Rechnin. Rechnин's here, baby. What if you can enslave a hauler? Have him tow you around if you run out of Hyperium. Snowflake, I love that idea. If we could enslave, that's amazing. I love that idea a lot. Okay, let's sell Nicholas. Ask for a price. What shall I have? Not very much, but I shall take it. Maybe the boost to the relationship would have been better, but I don't care. Goodbye, Nicholas. Enjoy becoming 700 credits and becoming a volunteer on their ship. So now if I wanted to, I could make 3 more hypersleep chambers. I have enough for 1 more, although that's the case. But we have all these built, so that's going to go through a lot of energy rods real quick here, but at least our crew will make it. And then let's experiment on these 3. We're going to do a dark universe dark side of the mirror universe lore here, where we experiment on the prisoners what a hyper jump is like. All right, let's get through this here, and let's get to a new land to conquer, a new place to bring to its utter silence. I do agree with this fun. Relationship boost with future cleansing candidates? Useless, I say. Fair. That's a fair point. How are we doing this energy refinery? On the way. Instead of enslaving the poor hauler, why not just ask if he wants to bring silence to the universe? He might be down for it. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the haulers and the spiders are pretty quiet. And going to eat, Rechnin says. Rechnin popped in just to flex on us that he has. Ooh, I can afford food. Danielle Marie says Phlox. That's our shit. Phlox wasn't the doctor. I don't think he was the doctor. All right. One last trade left to do here. Isfan does make a good point. The haulers actually might be quite loud. They just don't, because we don't hear them because they're in space. I know that the Spidey boys are quiet. I will say that because they're spiders. They have to be quiet. Their whole thing is quiet. Another Slavers Guild ship? The Slavers have taken over this area. Oh, I really want to silence them. We should go silence them and just bring Nicholas back. Looks like I've been here before. Oh, no, that's Nicholas walking around. All right, what do you want? Low on supplies, eh? No. Although that would look like it was going to be 1,100 credits and a relationship boost. And now they're upset. Oops. What are you going to do? You know, you can't have everything in life. You can't have all the friends. Phlox was most definitely the first the doctor on the first Enterprise. Oh, you know what? Okay, fine. You win, Danielle. I was thinking Neelix is who you had... Like, I was picturing Neelix. Not Phlox. Phlox is the doctor on the Enterprise. Yeah, I forgot my Enterprise lore. I'm sorry. Rushton says, enjoying the privilege of food whilst I can. Fair. Fair enough. Okay, let's go. So how does the hypersleep chamber thing work if I need somebody to... No, I think they automatically go into it, if I remember my old Space Haven Alpha 3. Now I want to watch Alien. Yeah, I kind of want to watch Alien, too. Yeah, Son of Dorn, you can't leave. There'll be a fire. Sal's taking all the L's from chat today. You know, if that's got to be the brand, that's the brand, I guess. I don't know. The brand. We're having fun. So I'm not going to get these minerals. I don't really care about that or that derelict. Ah, crap. We got to get this water, folks. When you see water, you got to get water, even if it's one ice block. The King 707's here. The King is here. That reminds me. Oh, and somebody asked me earlier. I think Istvan maybe asked me about Crossroads. Yes, more episodes. Oh! Owned by the algorithm. Space Haven made a fool out of me. We dropped out of warp for one ice cube. Listen, no, don't say behind you. This freaks me out. I remembered, yes, Crossroad in, more episodes coming. I've just been so busy with work, so it's hard to like do longer episodes. And then the King showing up reminds me about Foundation, which, believe it or not, I still want to do. Even though my save map is corrupted. No marble. I'm pretty sure there's no marble. Somebody gave me, I forget who it was, gave me a tip about how to get more marble. Or how to search for marble, but I'm pretty sure I did that. I'm pretty sure I bridged over to all the spots. I've researched all the possible areas of, mining areas on the map, and there's no marble to trade for. So that Foundation map is a bit bugged, but at least I want to finish that cathedral we were working on in the live stream. Oh boy. Oh boy. Not ideal. We're going to need more power at some point. And so we jump. Felix Phoenix says, cleanse, 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 and that we shall do. We now leave. We've broken the surly bonds of our home galaxy, and we head out. We, as some sort of virus, are now free to get through the rest of this local star system. Once I zoom in and do it right, here we go. So, Elizabeth, Savoria, and Mark Oliver cannot get in there. Embark on traveling will cause adverse side effects. As hypersleep chamber for each crew member will be protected against those side effects. Note, the intensity of side effects from traveling are severe only on the harsh and brutal difficulty settings. So they're going to be severe. Crew members of the Hypersleep Chamber 3. They're not really crew members, though, are they? And so the jump begins. The King says, I'm fine. I'll not be active in the chat because I have to do a PowerPoint for my English oral exam. The King, I can help you with that. Chair. Baseball. Here they are. My intrepid crew awakens. The cleansifiers come out of their sleeping chambers. Now these things need to get loaded up with, Oh. I thought they used a lot of resources. Anyway, we go over here, and things are certainly dire for the prisoners. Did we lose one? I think we lost one. Elizabeth and Savoria are the only ones that made it, which is nice. I do like Elizabeth. But I don't know who the other one was or where that body is. Is it right here? Where did the other one go? He just disappeared. Creepy. Oh, no, there he is. And I don't remember his name, actually, to be honest. He did not survive the hypersleep jump. I lost 2, apparently. No, because I gave Nicholas, I sold Nicholas. Wow. They're not messing around. Well, hopefully we won't need to do too many more hypersleep jumps. until we have a very strong ship. We have 25 hull, so we're actually getting close to the hull that we need. We already have insufficient hull resources. What are we low on? What do we need? Let's work through that and get some energium here. And let us survey the upcoming conquest. So there's the slavers again. This is a pretty good... there's a nebula there, but that's a pretty good spot to jump to. So let's bring up the engines. Let's go there and get some resources. And let's see if we can't finish building this ship today. Oh, crap. Yeah, I have a meeting. Okay, yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I just want to keep streaming, but I'm not allowed. Oh, I hate having to work. Always work on scrap. That can take a lot of mass. Yeah, exactly. That's a good point. All right, so this nebula is going to take our shields down, but that's okay. This is kind of a fairly abundant system so far, although the asteroids, I doubt, will carry very much for us, but we'll find out. Scott lands here, and he says, see that asteroid with energium on it? Renee says, yeah, I see it. He's like, bring it to silence. And then Renee's like, do you mean go and mine it? And Scott's like, nah. Yes, Renee. Okay, I'll go mine it. Okay, Renee, you know we're trying to do something here, right? You know we're trying to do like a cult. Like a silence cult. A cleansing cult. It's like, no problem. He's not a lot of fun. Renee's very annoying. Vampy says, as long as you don't ask Solid about geography, it's all good. As if. Quiz me on geography right now. Renee is a little loud. He is too loud for the crew. Let's go take a look at his stats. Ooh, can't really use a gun. He's like, I don't really like guns, but I'll never give up. Oh, that's why. He's a psychopath. That's why he's annoying. You know, we don't talk about that enough in media. Okay? There's all these shows and documentaries about psychopaths and like, ooh, so cool, so scary, ooh, a psychopath. But like, in real life, psychopaths are annoying. They're not exciting and cool because they're... I'm talking out of my butt because I don't know. I probably have not ever met an actual psychopath, but I've met people, strangers, that I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised if that person turned out to be a psychopath. And I'm not saying, I'm not using this as a pejorative, like a slur. I mean the medical term, you know, where they have that whatever dissociative thing where they actually don't feel the emotions that they're pretending to show. Or is that sociopath? The point is, I'm just saying they are, they're annoying because they got those eyes. You know, if you meet somebody and they're like, oh, hi there. You're not like, oh, wow, cool, a psychopath. You're like, oh, that person's annoying. I like working with people that tell me about their feelings. Oh, no, micrometeoroids and no shields are up. This area has turned into a possible graveyard. So let's stop mining the... we kind of need all the stuff. I think we just have to weather... Oh, no. We might just try to weather these. I mean, we're already here. It'll take just as long to spool up the engines as it will for the micrometeoroids to conclude themselves. We're going to have to vent. We're going to have to close that vent, and we're going to make the permissions for the prisoners out to here. Come on, Elizabeth. Oh, no. No! Elizabeth was a good one. This fire is spreading fast. Why didn't Elizabeth go there first? Elizabeth would have been good to have, to be honest with you. Okay, these micrometeors are brutal. Brutal, dude. All right, let's move this thing into here. Woof. Sorry, Savoria, we'll get you your bed back. You see how he's ignoring our questions? They will leave on their own if the atmosphere is bad. Yeah, no, I know they'll leave on their own, but I was trying to get it to go faster because, like, Elizabeth wanted to... She panicked and she went to the bathroom. And I don't blame her, but she just wasn't going to make it. What was the question Oh, you guys were asking me about geography? Oh, no. Okay, the capital of Denmark is Visegrad. Where's the globe? It is just to the left of Mercury. Which continent is Egypt? Ah, the Egyptian continent? Africa, isn't it? No, not really. It's right next to it. It's like Africa's here. Egypt is like right there. Or flip it for the camera. Which continent is Egypt? Snowflakes there says soon Moscow. Ugh, yikes. Oh no, what just blew up? A chair and a table. No big loss. All right, what else is happening though? We got prisoner complaints. Yeah, get over it. There's a lot going on right now. I don't really care for your complaints. Having some major power problems. Trying to keep things up and running. I'm not sure why. Let's stop that. Let's not use the recycler for a bit here. What got destroyed? A research workbench got destroyed over here, but it looks like we've patched the holes. A lot of things need to get repaired. We need to get this thing built, but that's on a high priority, so hopefully it just gets moved quickly. We can deal with the smoke in this area. I wish there was a portable version of this, because this is a bit of a pain in the butt to like power up and bring around. That sucks about Elizabeth, though. I did like Elizabeth. I thought she was a pretty good candidate. Right, so we'll move this back over here, and we'll open this vent now. If there's any smoke left, that is more than able to be dealt with at this point. Shields down and trying to restore it a nebula and all energy gone. Need to leave the system. No, I do agree. We should. Well, actually, and we are done. But now we need to leave the system. But again, like I said, it would have taken forever to get the engines up and booted up and everybody back from the mining missions that they were on. So that was a pretty annoying situation. Savoria is on her way back. All my prisoners are dead, which sucks. But I'm sure we'll find some more Elizabeths in the future. I hope. Yeah, I want a portable. Yeah, exactly. I want a portable one of these that's easier to just deploy and like remove the smoke. Yeah, that was a bit of a spicy moment, was it not? Well, nothing changed, so you're not any worse, Solid, which is a good sign. It is Africa? I was close, Danielle. Isn't that kind of what I said? Emma says the music is a tad too loud. Okay. I'll lower the music a bit there. Yeah, I feel like I was close with the capital of Denmark. I do endeavor that for people to not know when I'm memeing and when I'm not memeing. That's kind of the goal. Yes. Is that merchants or hopefully that's merchants? No way near close. Yeah, I was. I said Zirigrad, which is Copenhagen's medieval name before it got established as a modern city. It used to be a smaller, defensible, what is that called? A moat and bailey, sort of a castle, and it was called Zirigrad. So the merchants are coming in. I don't know if they'll have a lot of weaponry, but it'll be at least a little better than, or a little bit easier to deal with than a military alliance one. Let's get our shields on sort of a red alert right now. Although Renee is working on it, trying to get our shields back up. They do boot up a lot quicker than, like, Alpha 14 shields. I still don't understand them. They just boot up a lot more differently than they used to. Mott and Bailey, thank you, not Moat. Isfan says, yeah, that's the Canadian name of Copenhagen. The Canadian name of Copenhagen is Kirskrad. Time to cleanse another ship. And then how are we doing? 11:13, yeah, so I'm going to motor soon. But we do have 25 hull. Come on, we got to get some more hull blocks. No more hull scrap. We're about to get some more hull scrap. The Merchant Federation, their ship will be assimilated, and their biological and technological distinctiveness will be added to our own. Because we are the cleansers, and resistance is somewhat. It's early stages right now, so it's resistance is fairly doable. We are the Borg. Resistance is not appreciated. Let's research the hyperdrives, I think. Let's get those going. We are the Borg. Resist. Please don't resist. It would be nice if you didn't resist. We are the Borg. Hi, we are the Borg. I'm David. This is Locutus. What's going on with our oxygen levels? It says they can't raise them, and I don't think that's going to be... it's just like a slow raise. So we went down to a 34% dip with those when we vented from all those holes. So it's going back up slowly, and so I'm not worried about it. I would like these things to get repaired, though. That's weird that they do that. Let's get rid of one of these. We don't need two of those drawing power to that part of the ship. And that's going to get us at least a hull infra block, yeah. Merchant Federation coming in. Team 1 not on board the vessel, but the mining is just about done. So we'll actually let them finish the mining, because by the time they work together and put together a boarding party... Here they are. No weaponry. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, shoot. Okay, that's Linda, though. We don't care about Linda. I mean, we care about Linda, but not to the point that we're like, oh, no. And David is part of the shooty team. Shoot. On the reddish dwarf. That's funny. That's a good name. All right, so we'll put most of the shooty team, and then we'll put Scott there as well. We could even just put everybody there. Although Linda only has a construction gun. Who else? Okay, Renee, what do you have? Renee and... Oh, Linda. Oh, no. Okay, it was Renee that has... Yeah, but Linda's out here, right? So Renee has a construction gun. But we could give Renee another gun and just have Renee help out at least a little bit. Weapons 1. The accuracy is not even that bad for him. Could be helpful. Let's give him a... Oh, yeah, he can't do anything other than a handgun. So let's draft him here and get him one of these handguns. Linda's over there. Don't worry. David is still, yeah, too far away to be helpful. And we are getting attacked by a complement, a crew complement of 3. Propel yourselves. Scott, you go back here. I don't know. It just works for me. I like it there. This way. Oh, no. Renee. Oh, okay. Everybody stop. Renee, go get the gun. That was my bad, though. Oh, now he's going to be right there when they board. Okay, there we go. You got a gun. Okay. There we go. Redraft him to bring it up. Everybody look that way. These folks kneel. And we are ready just in the nick of time to shoot Akira, Alexis, and Titus. And bring them to their silence. Again, like Snowflake, I don't know, this defense seems to be working pretty well. That didn't work great for me. Obviously, you know, they got through those defenses. There we are. And now that they're closer, they definitely become less useful. But that worked quite well. Scott moves forward to accept their surrender. And we'll deal with what kind of prisoners we have in a second. David, in the meantime, is on his way back. So we will take these crew as our new prisoners, and we'll deal with them all. We'll sort through them and turn some of them to water, as is our way. Now, how are we doing stamina and health-wise? We are okay. So we could go over there and pay them a visit. I imagine they'll have at least 2 or 3 crew members left, though. What say you, chat? Do we go and clean them? 10 people are just lurking without liking. Ah, excuse me. They're just asking to be cleansed, says Isfan. I know, I wish we had some guns up, but we don't have any firepower or any firearms up on the ship. Still say make an L-shaped defense, get cover, and flank the enemy even when attacked. I do agree with that eventually I want a larger opening here so we can have defense along the side as well. That is definitely going to help. I have never had to repair or replace storage bins and had no issues shooting over it. Son of Dorn says, don't be scared. He demands that we cleanse, and so we cleanse. Apparently, we're just listening to... David, where are you? He's coming back. All right, you two undraft and go do some things. Somebody rebuild that. So, yeah, the advantage... That's true. With the advantage of building a storage there is that we can shoot over it, and it won't get destroyed. We could try it. As long as you put like one thing in it, it just can't get destroyed. We could try it. I'm just not convinced it's the bells and whistles of defense. I like these little defense things. The cover objects. I don't know. What do you want from me? Okay, here's the thing, Snowflake. We are different in that I'm a bit of an aesthetic player. Like, I just like kind of, I want it to still look good rather than like sort of min-max or like, defend with like sort of a workaround. Although I say that, and then sometimes I really love just standing in a doorway and unloading from the doorway. I definitely loved doing that pre-Alpha 13. And putting a single column in the middle of the airlock makes them leave the door, so they're easier to pick off. It also does not obstruct logistics. A single column. So you're saying, like, yeah, but I don't want to give them cover objects along that column. But I definitely want them to be flanked next time. All right, the engines are not spooling up. We should be able to make a cleansing cleanse here and then build the front piece of our ship all before my morning meeting. Am I ever getting a GM live streams, asked Danielle. Oh, like Going Medieval? Interesting. We could. I still want to continue my Going Medieval series. Go, 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 go. Run. Run. Keep running. Nice hit on Skeeter there. Let's get here. So then all we have to do is deal with Zara. Deal with her all the way to dead. Let's go over here and see if they're going to come and join us in their own command deck. Honestly, with defenses like that, the best thing to do is run past them. Yeah, Going Medieval. It would be cool, wouldn't it? It's a bit of a grindy game, though, right? Because you'll set things up, especially with a larger colony. You're just kind of like waiting for stuff to happen. Hello, Yvi. Would you mind? Thank you. Thank you very much. Would you be a darling, Evie, and give up? That'd be great. Thank you, Evie. Research weapons to... Oh, boy. We're paying attention. I don't know why I just let Decker deal with Jack alone. Deckard's down. Okay, I'm going to lose this if I'm not smart. Why am I'm stuck around this corner here. That's a really annoying spot to be. All right, Evie, we'll come back for you, but we're still working on this situation. Can we just close that door or something? No, because Skeeter's in the way. Classic Skeeter, dude! You missed. Twice, you absolute fool. Okay, let's see if we can't coax him around this way. Pop a squat here. Caitlin Bleach, move forward. There we are. There we are. There we go. That's good. Got him. Now, Jack here, he did surrender pretty quickly because of his wounds. Weapons 2, accuracy 39. We do not want to waste the water. Or however they said that in Dune. Deckard is ours, so we're probably not going to kill him. Skeeter is weapons 3, 36. Surrender is good. He's sort of an all-rounder. Let's grab him and just see if he joins us. And Caitlin, head on into here. Oh, David panicked again. We've won. We've won, by the way, David, but he's panicking all the same. Are these new ship designs, or am I just crazy, says Chris Faust. Also, hi, Chris, and hi, JB. The chat could help you with the advice on what to build. It could be sort of an interactive stream. Hearts, hearts, hearts. Yeah, Going Medieval could be fun. We do the same with RimWorld, but enjoy watching Solid try and struggle to survive. You know what? You might as well do a Going Medieval run at some point. Like, once we get the offline content done, which it's nearing the end, then we can kind of retire that series, wait a bit, and then start a live stream. It could be kind of fun. Decline. Take all the prisoners. Yeah. Prisoners, please. Thanks, Skeeter. Skeeter, dude. Thanks, Skeeter, bud. All right, Yve, what's your whole deal? What do we like, Yve? Minus 10 on the surrender. Good accuracy. She's fine. Keep her for a bit. Ron, grab this person here. And then get aboard. Bring the prisoner. Caitlin, you as well. All right, what is our takings from this ship? Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Look at this. 4 meals. So we got a couple of days right there. Then we have all these resources. It's better than gardening, I'm telling you. I'm telling you that's better than gardening. Provided you have the constitution for such violence. All right, so that's those 4 there. So we'll do that. We've got these 2 undrafted now. And let's salvage. We want to do the hull scrap later, of course, once we're done. So let's. We got a bit of grinding to do, and then we're gonna start doing the stream, the build. I read the chat at the same time as talking. Yeah, going medieval could be fun. I still want to do Foundation. We got to finish Foundation. We got to get back into that. And I'd like to do. I'm enjoying RimWorld, as punishing as it is. I just feel like there's a story there. I feel like we're gonna be pretty happy with Henry. I just don't know what to do about the new threat. Because there's no saves come in that one. There's saves come in this one. No saves come in that one. So any critical hit that kills enough of them, and then I've lost the whole game. Solid should do a stream where the chat gets to make all the decisions. I think there's a low enough latency that we could do that. Of course, there's a fire. Brian, stop the timer again. Actually, there's been lots of fires, to be honest. Good catch, Renee. Renee's annoying, but quick on his feet. I told you guys to undraft, did I not? Oh, they were already undrafted because he panicked and Deckard was... Yeah, of course. Now, did Deckard drop his gun when he gave up? No. Did David? No, we're fine. All right, let's do some grinding here. And you know what? Let's... Actually, no, wait. We're not going to want to start building the thing just yet because we want to first salvage the hull, but I'm not going to do that until we've got all the valuables off the ship. So many games in too little time. Oh, absolutely. I redrafted them, says it's fun. Yeah, that was my bad. I'm sure I saw Axel mention it in the Discord. What, doing a stream where everybody gets to pick what we do? Yeah. Oh, Chris Faust is right. I saw there was a guy on Twitch that was doing that, where it's like if you, and it's a donation, like he's obviously getting donations out of it, but it'd be like, oh, you can like reverse the controls, you can invert the camera, or you can make him lose a bunch of coins in the game or something like that. There's like basically different ways that there's interactivity built in. I think that's through Twitch though, so I'd have to like figure that out. But also it's like, I mean, it could be fun. That could be like a fun Halloween or whatever stream. But I don't know if that interactivity works for like the colony sims that we play. The new ship's design's solid. What did she say? What did he say about it? Oh, that these are new designs. Yes. Of course. Yeah, I believe these are new designs because like once like they probably had to go through all the designs and tweak them a little bit with Alpha 14 because Alpha 14 changed a lot of the way things were structured. Like even just down to the hull stabilizers were different. How would it work in YouTube? No idea. Yeah, because Twitch has all those bits and bytes and whatever. And again, you are. Oh yeah, that is a lot of prisoners, isn't it? You are. You're sneaking money out of the viewers in that sense. So like that one, you know, it's got to be pretty high entertainment. I think it's got to be valuable. Okay, so some of these people need to turn into water. I'm thinking Alexis. There's just something about Alexis that's not like wowing me right now. Although she's brave and a firefighter. Savoria, just like standing around giving the middle finger to all the new prisoners. Savoria is still useful. I think that weapon skill, her accuracy is so bad. Oh, interstellar travel sickness. Wow. How long does that last? 13 days. Yeah, we're going to want to be careful with our prisoners. Because that is quite a buff. I bet that means she's not going to be convertible anytime soon. 4.3. Feeling ill and being recruited. Yeah, no idea when that's going to come around. Okay, so that's good to know. We got to be careful about that. Yeah, Alexis, not like blowing my mind. Titus, what is your deal? Titus is our all-arounder with 45% accuracy, but he'll never have more than a pistol. Skeeter, dude. Really good constructor. Could get to an AR or something like that, so let's keep Skeeter. So let's maybe perform the ritual upon Titus and Alexis. Hold Follow me, please. And over there. Follow me. I'm gonna take him to this part of the ship here. Scott brings them out here. Look out the windows to the side. What do you see? Alexis and Titus say, like, I see our home sector, where we lived and where we worked. And Scott said, yes. It is now our home sector, you see. At least for a time, until it falls silent. Because in truth, can anyone own the stars? David walks in. Hey, oh, sorry, I just got to do a little research here. Okay, David, can you... Okay, follow me, please. Scott's like, okay, follow me, guys. We just gotta go. Let's go to the engines. Trying to find some peace and quiet here. We need a chamber with which to do this. Alexis, come and take a look out the window, says Scott. Go take a look out the window. What do you see? I see my home sector. He's like, yeah, we did this already. We did the home sector thing already. Yeah, okay, let me get in front. Oh, okay, Titus? I'm trying to do a ceremony, please. Now, where was I? Alexis, see how those windows? Yes, I see the stars. Yes, that is who truly owns the galaxy, the stars. And what do they want from us? They want us to leave them alone. They want us to leave them in silence. And so you are cleansed. Go forth and join us in the most humble and intimate way possible. Join us as water. Oh, you guys are dead already. I guess I'll stop talking. And then Scott moves off to go do his thing. So a few less prisoners to worry about, a few less mouths to feed, and we've almost taken all our winnings from their ship, the MFS Somnambulist. Oh, that is a cool name. Sci-fi quote time in response to what Solid just said. We are all star stuff. Yeah. We are all star stuff, and so to star stuff, we, or they, at least, return. We shall all return eventually, and that's the thing. That's why he keeps going to a place where nobody else can hear him, is because he's like, he doesn't want the others to hear his plan, which is that eventually they are all going to turn to silence. And then I was just silent for a few minutes there while I was considering what the next move is. Okay, bye now. Work calls. Have fun. Son of Dorn, you have yourself an excellent day as well. All right, so this hull is the kind of the last piece that we're waiting on here, so we can expand our ship, and then I can go for my meeting soon. Yeah, I think Scott is going to detonate the ship in the last episode. He's got a plan. We don't quite know what it is. We don't quite know what the plan is, but he does have a plan now. All right, recycle. Let's go back to hull scrap and turn that back on. 25 hull. I think it's about time that we. Well, where are? Yeah, they're still getting the hull blocks. I think it's about time that we get started here, especially because, like I said, I don't have much time. Floors, walls, hull. There we are. Sketch. Activate this sketch. So we're gonna activate this sketch here. 27.8 or 28.4. We could also just go to there, I guess. That's, yeah, 27.8. Okay, we'll do that. 26. Okay, we'll just activate the entire thing. And we do need a bit more hull, but I think we have the necessary scrap to achieve that. And so the expansion of the Ajax commences. Hopefully, like eventually, obviously, I want to put the cleansification chambers right here. But for now, we might have to put them here. I'm not sure. Oops. Oops. Erase that. Although I wonder if, like, okay, sketch-wise, it could be kind of interesting if this actually came down here. You know what I mean? Like, that looks a little angrier. I think that little fin would look a little cooler than just a rounded edge. What say you? What say you, folks? A little fin like this? I think that would look more menacing. Timothor's here. Timothor God of Plunders made it, unfortunately, to something of the conclusion. Or open all the airlocks after deconstructed all the O2 resources. Yeah, so we all just slowly turn to silence. Oh my goodness. We'll need extra oxygen and heaters or a large increase of hull like that. All that food talk earlier had to make me a giant bowl of ramen. Oh no, now I want ramen and potato chips. Fin looks good, but it will be scaffolding. So we like the fin. We just need to make it not so thin. But check this out. 1, 2, right? Something like that. Do we like that fin on both sides? What say you regarding this fin? Because, yeah, the scaffolding... the thing about the scaffolding is it could kind of look. Emma says, points don't work 3 blocks width minimum. I think you're right. I think it might be 2, though. I think I can get away with 2. Well, maybe you're right, though. Is it 3 blocks? Now Patrick is agreeing with you. The end will still be scaffolding, but it looks good. I'm also up for scaffolding. Yeah, like, I kind of like scaffolding as long as it doesn't, like, destroy the look of the rest of the ship. Emma is insistent that it won't work. I'm going to owe Emma and Patrick another $6 grand. I don't have this kind of money. We're going to have to build those fin pieces later, though, anyway. How about fins on the front and the back? Might look like a double battle axe. Oh, sick. Yeah, and then, or does this have fins as well? Because this shape is a little bit bulbous and flat at the top. So some fins back here might kind of give it a sort of a aero look, like a more aerodynamic feel. Oh, I just love watching it get filled in. And I imagine the temperature is going to be a problem, and the O2 is probably going on a, yeah, slight decrease, but it's not that bad. The oxygen generator ultimately is able to keep up with it. It won't, but other than that does not matter for the Myrtleizer 3000. That's also true. Fire TQN says, pro streamer / gamer with money problems? Definitely no. No, I'm a pro streamer for sure. I don't think I've ever had a money problem in my entire life. I think I'm like the richest. I might be the richest YouTuber. It's tricky, right? Because I started rich, right? Like literally, I have a bathroom. Like my bathroom has a freaking door on it. You know what I'm talking about? Like I'm not poor. Just recently, the other year, we were able to get a room for our bed. That's crazy. It looks like we've got enough hull blocks. Yeah, we must have recycled just enough that we have enough to finish this section here. Oh, this is going to be great. Okay. Because the first thing I want to do is some sort of housing section. Move over, Elon. Good evening, solid content. Salute to you as well, Hector Sauvage. We are coming down to the conclusion of this episode. How many rugs do I own? Literally, 1, 2, 3. 3. I think I have 3 rugs. So yeah, pretty rich. I think I have enough hull. Let's see what this scaffold looks like with the 2, which might not look ideal. Hang on, I want to try something. We're gonna do this in a piece at a time, just in case it looks cool. Let's add those pieces back in, just in case this looks cool. I'm gonna activate the sketch. We're gonna do this piece. We're gonna see just in case the scaffolding gives it a cool look. Emma says, how many helicopters do you own? Oh, I'll show you how many. Does that answer your question? I'm showing them how rich we are. We have helicopters. And I have a Lego one. So I've got 2 helicopters and 3 rugs. Okay, now. Just for the record, okay, listen to me. Don't yell at the screen yet. For the record, I knew there was going to be some scaffolding. I didn't know that much. Honestly, the scaffolding would work if it could just also seal the hull in here. Then just have scaffolding coming out. Like, I would love to use scaffolding way more all over the ship, but that's not going to work for me, dog. Okay, let's activate that and see what that does. That's one fancy helicopter. Got wrecked. I just want to seal it off and then have a little scaffolding. All right. 3. You win. You win, everybody. The scaffolding does give it a Reaper vibe. I think you need a bunch of it. Yeah, I just wish it wouldn't create this like weird animation situation. So we're just gonna go with that. It looks fine. It's not as cool as we want it to. Yeah, talk to the slavers, I guess. So where... Okay, which one? Crap. My brain. My brain! It's like here. Oh, for heaven's sake. All right, what do they want? 3 energy cells. 2,000 credits on the... Yeah, we'll do that. We'll give you 3 energy cells for that kind of a boost. That's pretty good. Great, thank you for that. Okay, all right, sketch. Ah! Okay, there we are. 3. 1, 2, 3. Then out 1. Out 1, out 1. Is that right? Yep. Is that symmetrical? I can't tell now. 2, 3. Is it 1? Yeah, I think that's symmetrical. All right, let's build that fin. Activate the sketch. How much was that going to cost me? Is that like 3 hull? Because that I don't have enough. All right, let's get into here, into this thing, and make sure... How much hull scrap do we have left? 0. Come on, fingers crossed. Looks like we have enough hull. Beauty. All right. Yeah, see, this thing is starting to look kind of spooky. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I like it when it gets asymmetrical at the back, and then the front is going to have these kinds of sections here like this, with maybe a smaller hallway piece right there. Yeah, that's going to look great. So we'll put some back fins here as well to kind of bring this all together. But like, look how big the center of the ship looks now. Look at this thing. This is a scary little beast. It looks very explorer-shippy. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I like it a lot. Okay, so we want to reposition a lot of things here. So I'd like to have... Let's think about this. Let's think about the overall design. Center corridor in the end, which is a pretty thick corridor, though, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could go... Like, it could have been 3, but I think what would be nice is if we have walls down here at that width as well, because then this can all be solar panels down the center. A spine, if you will, of solar panels. Then... in the hallways along the sides of the solar panels, we can have various other things like hull stabilizers, etc., etc., etc. So to that end, that would mean that we want hallways here, hallways there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So a very large central corridor filled with solar panels. Then, yes, of course, air and temp, stuff like that. So that gives us, as far as like build space, all the way down to here. So that gives us all this space. It's not very roomy. All right, so it's going to be up to me, creatively, to figure out how to do this. K2, 1 rug and 2 animal skins on the floor. K2, I didn't know I was speaking to an actual king. An actual one. Aren't solar panels 3 wide, not 4 wide? It is unsymmetrical, yes. But if I made the hallway 3 wide, which I would prefer, then everything else is going to be asymmetrical. Fill it with sleeping chambers. Whoa, Patrick. I see what you're saying. Like, literally, so the hallway. Like, the hallway is just like this. It would kind of look like a refugee ship, though, in a way. Like it's saving people. But just the hallway is just like bunk beds. That'd be kind of interesting. All the way down the center. Excuse me. I have got some... I'm going to be honest with you. All right? I got some burps going on. All right, I got my meeting soon. I got to go. Okay, so let's move... We got to move this over. Move the navigation console over to here for now. And move the shields console to, like, here for now. Let's get that out of the way. Trying to figure out what to do here. Alright, so the wall comes down this way. And I think this is actually going to work. I think I'm going to get another little room here. I'm not sure what to do with that little room yet. Eventually, I'd like to move the prison. Hypersleep chambers. Actually, that's a really good idea as well. And it would look cool. Doom, doom, doom. I was hoping for a spine of solar panels, but maybe I could do solar panel hypersleep chamber. You know what I mean? I could just, like, one off them. Okay, this is very cool. This is some very cool options coming in here. So what I'd like to do here is move the kitchen area into here and then little bedrooms off to the side. That's the new plan. So what's going to happen is, let's go with, let's pause the game. Walls all the way across there. Hopefully that wall animates okay into that. And this. And then probably a lavatory here. Where they look at each other to do their business. It's intimate. I'll give them that. We have a door here for some privacy. So we have our double doors like here. We'll put some windows in here. Let's get some windows going on in here. So let's delete that wall. Get a 3 window there. Let's delete this wall here. Hang on, no, let's put a wall here. So let's do privacy doors. There, there, and there. We'll do one, like a window there. And then a window. No. A window here just for fun. And then, of course, some big old windows here. Let's move this one over there. How's that going to look? Okay, click on something else. I'm coming up the wall. Yeah, that doesn't look that symmetrical, so let's actually move this window down to here. To there. Click on this tab. That'll do. Gonna run out of info blocks. Yes, that's true. I find Snowflake says I find solar kind of useless right now. Yeah, that's I mean that's an interesting point. I don't really use solar panels very much. Even on my other stream, I haven't used them very much, which, you know, maybe that's to my detriment. I don't know, but it just doesn't really seem to save as much as we might think it would. This might not be wide enough for a nice big table area. That should do there, actually. So let's go furniture. It's a fairly egalitarian society, right? So they're gonna all sit and eat together. Can I move this? Let's do this here. Let's move this over one. I don't really like corner doors necessarily. Actually, is there another way I could put this? I could put it here. So let's delete that. Let's move this door here. Move this door here. And move the kitchen to there. Wall that off. We have another window here if we want it. We don't really need the window. Then we've got our tables here, so we're going to get some furniture. We could even go one more, but that might actually be enough. That's plenty. So we've got this here. Then we're going to do a window there. So we'll do our algae dispenser. Here. Whoa. Algae dispenser has to go in the corner, I think. Or there. Algae dispenser could go there. We could move all of this up one. I don't like that as much because it's kind of blocking the door a little bit. No, it's not terrible. It doesn't look too bad. I'll check the chat in a second here and see what you guys think. Because I have nothing but if not upon for the chat. Wall behind the kitchen. Need a wall behind the kitchen. There's a wall right there. Oh. Haha. You absolute gems. I don't know what I would do without you. Probably die. Can I get a window in there? 1, 2, 3. I could probably sneak a window in there. I think. We'll see. Because that'll be nice. That'll be fun to have a window there. And then let's make sure we symmetricalize it. So let's put that there. What the heck? Uh-oh. Oh, no. It's not symmetrical. So let's go to activate sketch here. What do we have? That's 10 to 1. 10 to 1. 9. 9. 6 and 5. Okay, so we just need to make this symmetrical, just that. Oh. Oh no! Don't cancel it. All right, we've activated a stupid part of the thing that we didn't need. Well, we don't have the hull for it anyway. Okay, so then we want some windows. I want a window here and a window there eventually. So this is looking good here. And we want some, like, what kind of facility stuff do we have? We don't have a furniture. Yeah, we don't have anything, you know, as far as what's it researched yet. Some lights under there. We don't have, what I'm trying to say with my words is that we don't have a arcade machine. That's kind of what we want. Put a light there, but we can't do that yet. Cancel hull command. You missed a bit. Missing one hull piece. Oh, no. Now what? Cancel hull. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Missing one hull piece there. That's good. And I think that's going to be symmetrical now. Oh, close call. Wait, let's check everything else out. That's a 6 from the center. Okay, we're good. I think we're going to be good. I think it was just that one piece missing, but I don't have the hull for it yet. All right, my meeting is in a couple minutes here. Okay, so then in here, this is going to be some, we're going to get some comfort items in here, but also we're going to get some beds. Like that maybe even is enough. And then a comfort item right here. That would be kind of good right there. Okay, and then in here we do like a couch like this maybe. There, so they can look out the window. Of course, it's beautiful. Okay. And then we'll get like an arcade machine here. All right, that's good. And then life support. If we want to put anything on the walls, we just have to wait. But there we go. That is our build. Let's speed up some time here and get these walls built out. Now, that's going to go through a lot of info blocks. Felix Phoenix says, okay, meeting over. Finally have audio. Give me that sweet, sweet Canadian voice. Well, hey there, Felix Phoenix. How you doing there, bud? Is that Canadian enough for you? I mean, I imagine I already sound, you know, Canadian. There's just stuff that I don't even notice. But there is certain Canadiana that I very much enjoy. Oh, yeah, I wanted to put a 3-wide window there, didn't I? Okay. Let's put a 3-wide window there. Very nice facility coming in here. This is going to be able to hot bunk, what are we looking at? 12, 14, 16 people. 16 crew we could have now. Canadian's maple syrup. Thank you, Dakota, very much there, bud. There is some Canadians. I will say, like, the true Canadian accent, the vibe, there is a fair amount of, like, swearing in some of them. So you'll catch me in the Discord. Dropping that true Canadian vibe. So, again, this is like, I want an end table right here. I would love this to be a desk. Axel, hear my plea. Hear it? Okay, so this is going to be a single room. So Scott might be in that room. Maybe somebody else. Maybe Scott has his own room off the antechamber, like off of the, what is going on there? What was that? What is that? Ugh, some phantoms. But like, so he'll have a room off of the ceremonial chambers, maybe? I'm not sure. This room here, this side could be, we could split this into two and do command deck, like forward command section here, and then have the prison back here. Then we can get rid of this prison section and really rethink this side of the ship, basically our entrance, our grand entrance, which is hyper defensible, etc. Maybe we do a little storage bays, right? To keep Snowflake happy because we like him. We want Snowflake to be happy. We'll give him some storage rooms, some storage containers to hide behind. I was thinking maybe we could do something like this. A little something like that or something, right? So then there's 4 positions right there, rather than putting a giant one in that takes up so much room. It just takes up a lot of room, but maybe we'll call it the Snowflake Storage Center. Like, you know, that'll be the Snowflake Memorial Storage Center. Oh, this is looking good, though. This is coming together really nicely. Now, some weapons here would have been nice, but we might have to just put those in the center spine because this build is working for me. This area here could become a utility closet with some ventage into the turlet area, which I think we'll just do. Let's just do that now. Airlock, that's walls. Life support vent right there. Okay, we'll get rid of these beds. We'll get rid of that bed, and then we'll put a vent right here. That's going to allow us, we can put oxygen generation here and allow that to vent into the rest of the area without too much of a comfort decrease. So then like I said, command right here, prison here. Then that leaves us this whole front section to re-envision what we want to do with it. Most likely, it's going to be a chamber, like a ceremonial area. Then we also need to re-envision. Well, this is going to get us a bit more utility, a little bit more space. So we could put a wall across here, right across there, and then take all this stuff out and get a lot more industry in here. And maybe like from some of the stuff we've been looking at, like take some hints from some other folks and get some industry kind of like in their own separate rooms, just because I think it looks cool and it just adds for, you know, more hallways. Can't go wrong with more hallways. But that still gives us plenty of room to have a nice open entrance area for receiving guests, shall we say. Oh, Magdalena, good point. What about a med room? Maybe this area here could be repurposed as the med room, eh? Med room here. Prison. Command area. I think that works. So that's what we have to get to in the next episode. I hope you found this one to be very enjoyable, my friends. I'm going to save this. And a thing I like doing, I don't know if you guys like it or not. You know, it doesn't matter to me. I'm just kidding. I like you. But I want... Where is it? Here we go. I got a couple of ships to look at here. This is from the from Steam. So it is not... I don't feel too bad about grabbing this ship and taking a look at it because it's on Steam. So they've put it out themselves. I should have written down what it was called. The HSS Nova. I should have written down who made it because if I exit out of this, it's not going to be in Steam anymore. I want to figure out a way to like my zoom in doesn't work, so we're gonna have to look at it from afar. But looking at this, don't forget isolation chambers for infected, says Felix. Okay, that's something we have to remember. We have to definitely remember that for the future. Places to put infected. And also, our design does not yet have grow chambers, which I don't want to fully ignore. It'd be nice to be growing some food. Now, this ship is just beautiful, though. A Klingon bird of prey, I would say, is what it looks like. Is it the bird of prey? I think so. It's fairly bird of prey-ish. A lot of engines in the back. Like, this thing packs some heft. I really like this design. The quarters over here are somewhat Spartan. This is a pretty, like, it's hard to tell. It looks like they have maybe a few more crew members. It's hard to tell how many crew members they have. But it seems like a fairly self-sufficient ship. This ship is really great. Hard to defend, though, I will say, because they can come at you from both sides. And so if you put some people here and you're like, oh, look like they're coming for this one, that's fine. But if you're all the way over here, you have got a little bit of a maze to get through. Looks like there's kind of a hallway. Go around the couch. And down here, and then you can come and defend that section. And one shuttle bay, which is, again, pretty good. It'll do. That'll do, pig. Lots of guns right here in the forward area. These missile launchers, it looks like. Pretty powerful ship. I like this one. And it's a pre-alpha 14, so you can see the old hull stabilizers here at the back. Unless I'm mistaken and those are something else, but I'm pretty sure those are the old hull stabilizers. Overall, looking pretty good. Actually, yeah, it is pre-alpha 14 because you can see the power mods. A Vorchan, okay. All right, and what else do I have here? I've got this one as well. The old Millennium Falcon. You love to see it, also pre-alpha 14. So I would love, if you want to give me permission to share yours, I think that's easier to get it out of the Discord. So go to the Space Haven Discord, go to the screenshot area, and drop me some images because I love looking at these things. This one is fun. It's also, I love the command section on the, yeah, because that is where the command section was on the Millennium Falcon. So that's a lot of fun. It looks like the only way into it is through there. So they got to come kind of up in and around and into there. That's fine. But the bulk of your ship is down here. You're going to have crew coming out of the shuttle and then going in and up there. Again, that's a fine route. Hard to defend that entrance, but again, this is Alpha 13. Most likely 13, if not earlier. Looking really good. A little med bay. So that's something I've got to remember. Remind me in the chat next week. Med bay. I got to not forget about the med bay. Russian says, my total experience of Canada is food, nature programs, and the Great White North. It's about right. That's about right. And then we have cities all along the bottom of the border with America. That's where all our cities are. That's where all of us live, save a few who live up north, of course. Show the production ship. I'm so proud of it. Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I have time right now. Let me try to get to the Discord. Production ship. Okay. You did show me that, and you were proud of it. My industry ship, about 95% complete. I found it. Opening the original here so I can zoom in on it. Oops. All right. I can't really zoom in on it here, but this is Felix Phoenix's his industry ship. And I think right away my absolute favorite thing about it is the hallways. Look at this long run of hallway and all this ventilation. There's a lot of ventilation. It looks like there's a core utility room here. I'd love to see the comfort rating, Felix, on this. I love it. I love that it's asymmetrical too. It's giving me that Taidan vibe again. It's giving me that, oh, look at this. What are all these couches doing here? So these must be comfort buffs all the way down along the solar panels here. So that must make this working area fairly comfortable. And then these areas are going to be hot reds for sure. But then you've got a hallway bonus, then a bit of storage and some other crap. And then here they've got nice comfortable digs with not too much going on. Like there's not too many crew. So this is sort of a skeleton crew industry ship. And they command it from here with a nice big window. Wow. Yeah, this is dope. This looks awesome. I really like the windows and the white walls. We're going to have to do some more white walls in our silencer ship, I think. The Ajax maybe should be quite white, maybe. Could look kind of cool. It'll look kind of stormtroopery. Yeah, send some more stuff. Everybody send your ships and of course, permission to show it on the stream because I get so many ideas from looking at the pros who are playing this game. And then the head back here. That's like a really great spot for a bathroom, actually. That's really cool. Felix Phoenix, how did you build this? Was this Emma? Yeah, re-upload that ship. So I don't, yeah, because I might not be able to find it. Re-upload it. Did you just build it out in chunks? Did you square everything out and measure it? Did you use that app? Somebody posted the app in the chat that you can use to design these kinds of things. Anyway, I've got to go. But like, yeah, I'm wondering like this bathroom. I just love the way it sticks out. It's its own chamber that almost sticks out the back of the ship. This, for some reason, this is just like really doing the trick for me. This little tiny bathroom sticking outside of the ship like that. I just love that so much. That's very cool. You got to boot Space Haven. I haven't played in over a year. Oh, Dakota, get back into it. There's new things after a year. I did just get Ostriv, though, which is much comfier workers and resources, but still challenging in the early game. Yes, I love Ostriv, and I should still do another Ostriv video, too, as well. I haven't done Ostriv in a while, and that creator, one guy, definitely needs some support. So go and buy his game. This is absolutely beautiful, and Team Fiasco was the one who uploaded the shape tutorial. Okay, great. So head on over to the Discord. There's a shape tutorial there and a tool that lets you do some design, on like grid design, so you can test some things out before you build it. But I'd love to talk, Felix, about no app of measuring, all done in game, he says. So I'd love to see some more about how like the design came about and where he knew he'd need this hallway and how to just measure everything so perfectly like this. Very cool ship. Love, actually, I also really like this. Vent door. Like, I like this look. That look with the vents is really cool. This is a very good sci-fi ship. Big fan. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully you found it to be some truly solid content. I had an absolute jam. And we'll take a look at Emma's ship in the next one and all the other ships next week. And then I'm heading in, still in the busy times, but I do see some sunlight peeking through those clouds. And I hope you guys do as well. And have an excellent rest of your week. And we'll see you on Sunday, I believe, for some Rim Stream. Where's my button to go into the post show? Here it is, this button. We'll see you on Sunday for some Rim Stream.